Hi, my name's Mike, and I am fixing a stool for a friend, and I have to replace a spindle here like this. I don't have a lathe, but I do have a couple other woodworking tools I'm going to try and use. Basically, it's a 1-inch diameter rod, and it tapers down to 7/8 diameter, and then the pin itself on the end is 5/8. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to cut a pin 5/8 in diameter with a chop saw. Okay, so we determined that the piece length has to be 12 inches. Here's my line for my 7/8 shoulder and my diameter for 5/8 diameter pin. The difference being 3/16 of an inch deep. Now I set up my vertical stop in my saw so it only comes down 3/16 of an inch below this surface. So let's see how that's done. So now we're over here on the belt sander, and we're just going to clean up the little imperfections left by the kerf of the saw blade. Alrighty. There you go. One end, two ends, identical. Okay, so now my next cut will be right here. It'll be right on the shoulder. It'll be a saw blade's width, okay? And I got to take it down to 7/8 diameter for the small end of the taper to the middle. Middle is 1 inch. The end will be 7/8. It'll give me a stopping point for when I do the taper. I have to reset my stop block, which I've done already. So I push this up against the stop block. My blade should come down here. Now I have to set the blade depth. I have to raise it up just a bit. So we'll join back when I get that all figured out. Okay, so here we go. Make sure the blade comes down right on the edge, and we'll see. There we go. Okay, now we're at the belt sander here for the taper of the spindle. I've calculated a taper of 1.58 degrees. I'm going to round that up to 2 degrees, and I set my block behind the surface of the belt and cocked it 2 degrees. So we're going to see how this works here now, okay? I made the first cut here, got down to the shoulder. Now it's just a matter of feeding the piece in, keeping it up against the block, and by the time I get to the middle, I won't be taking anything off, okay? Okay, after a little finish sanding, some stain, a little bit of polyurethane, got this baby back together. Either replace this one or this one. I can't really tell. Of course, then again, isn't that the whole idea? So there you go. Thank you for watching. Mike out.